Welcome to the video. This video is about what is OCM, Organizational Change Management. My name is Sayed. I've been working in projects for quite some time. I have written some books about SAP and some project management related books as well. So my profile link will be available on the description below. So let's jump into the subject. So what is organizational change management, and how important is OCM and why we need it? So when any company implement any software, so they prior to that they must have some documentation, some system or software that they are using, and based on that, so they are going to change that process or software into the new software. So when they do that, so all the users and business process might get impacted or might improve. So there are various different reasons that company implement new software. So when they do that, so that is a change for an organization. So how good new software are perceived in a company, and so how soon they adopt the new system. So all of this related information is related to organizational change management and what is important. So for example, company implement a new software and user are not using it properly or not adopting it or not liking it, so that is creating a negative feedback and will impact the business. So why we need it? To improve the system performance, process improvements, for user easiness for users, or basically to make more profitable for a company to implement a software to avoid a lot of extra manual works to comply with the financial compliance and all of those related information. So new implementation mean that the company implement a new software and they are replacing a old software, and it comes with the assumptions of that it's going to improve the process. So that is one of the assumptions, and process improvements and efficiency improvements. There are all different kind of things are available for companies to have better reports, better interface, faster system to run a report, and all different kind of reasons are out there. So what is the importance of OCM? So when companies are implementing and they do not communicate to the users that they are putting a new software, or the communications are not happening, then the users will have problems. And when users have problem or business have problem, they, even though the software is good, they might not accept it. So when they don't accept a new system, even though if it is a better, that is a negative impact for a company or any organization. That will affect the user productivity. So companies need to understand that organization change management is very important. When companies can leverage OCM process, OCM for their projects, so it need to start before projects start. So company need to understand and understand their users, user base, and different departments, and how easily they can adopt. So all of those activities are available in project management and organization change management related activities. So there are a few tips I'm going to away, 5 tips. So before project start, company or any organization can start documenting business process. A company might say we know our business process, but if we have a procedural document which is up to date, that will affect a lot of improvement. Documentation including system and out of system functions. For example, something we do on the computer and then we're doing it in Excel sheet. Some things we are doing it on paper and then we are keeping a stack of documents. So that is in system and out of system, how we are doing some functions. So and then compare some our compare current system with industry best practices. So that will give some user perspective on there, that maybe we are not up to date with the industry best practices, so maybe new software might have some best practices coming with that, so that might make a process improvement or some sort of comparison with the industry best practices, how different companies are doing it, and so on and so forth. um, okay, so learn business process from different business line and with business lines with details. So for example, sales department or finance department, they need to understand their process, how they are documenting this, so they can internally can document processes and how they are doing it, and with all of this documentation where they can relate that that is our process and that's how we are doing it. uh, and if they can come up with that, what are the fallbacks in there we have, so that is a bonus, another improvement. So communication and feedback channel. So company need to have a communication and feedback channel with frequently with users before and after, or even prior to that. So any management side managers or higher management, so they can communicate with users about the new comings, and they are maybe implementing new software with their all of this, and then user feedback need to go back to the higher management as well. So it's a two-way street. So if both information are going back and forth, that will give a good picture of that will give a good feedback loop for to understand any organization, that how organization change management is affecting users and what are the feedback we have. So that's it for this video. Please like, subscribe, and give a thumbs up. Thank you very much.